Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside the Morgantown Ice Arena here for this matchup between your West Virginia Division I Mountaineers and John Carroll. Welcome you back inside now Morgantown Ice Arena. I'm Ian Murray. Rich Turkovich will join me in just a little bit, and it is senior night here in the Morgantown, West Virginia. So we would like to honor our Division I seniors as they work to complete their final semester at West Virginia University. And our first senior hails from Buffalo, New York, Michael Cherko. Michael will graduate with a bachelor's in multidisciplinary studies. Escorting him out this evening is his mom, Kim, and dad, Mike. After graduating, Michael will look to move somewhere warm and make a lot of money. Our next senior hails from London, Ontario, Canada, Nicholas Grandy. Nicholas will graduate with a bachelor's in global supply chain management and minor in economics. Escorting him this evening is Colin and Holly Grandy. And our next senior hails from Edmond, Oklahoma, Isaac Jones. Isaac will graduate with a Bachelor of Science. Escorting him out this evening is his father, Darren, and mother, Jill. Isaac's message to his teammates and family: love you boys and keep God in your hearts. After graduating, Isaac will return to the state of Oklahoma and start PT school. Our next senior hails from Gibsonia, Pennsylvania, Danny Stauffer. Danny will graduate with a Bachelor in Science of Multidisciplinary Studies with minors in Business, Communications, and Marketing. Escorting him out this evening is his mother and father. Danny's message to his teammates and family: thank you, Mom and Dad, for your constant support and sacrifices you have made for me. After graduating, Danny will return home and begin work in Pittsburgh. Our next senior hails from Toronto, Canada, Kyle Fotopoulos. Kyle will graduate with a bachelor's in coaching and performance science. Escorting him out this evening is his father, George, and mom, Janice. Kyle's message to his teammates and family: thank you guys for making these years so amazing. I wouldn't have wanted to go through school with a different group of people. After graduating, Kyle will begin working in professional athletic training, hockey, and bodybuilding. Our next senior hails from Johns Creek, Georgia, Jonathan Stouffer. Jonathan will graduate with a bachelor's in global supply chain management with a minor in finance. Escorting him this evening is his dad, Eric, and girlfriend, Alexandra. Jonathan's message to his teammates and family: through wins and losses, we've stood tall. After graduating, Jonathan will begin working in the intersection between logistics and finance. Our next senior hails from Lowell, Massachusetts, Dawson Taylor. Dawson will graduate with a bachelor's in sports management. Escorting him out this evening is his dad, Andy, and mom, Nikki. Dawson's message to his teammates and family: thank you for always supporting me in anything I do and being there for me, no matter what. Love you guys. After graduating, Dawson will begin looking for work in professional sports. Our next senior hails from Buffalo, New York, Benjamin Bramos. Benjamin will graduate with a Bachelor of Science in Sports Management with a minor in marketing. Escorting him out this evening is his dad, Frank, and mom, Amy. Benjamin's message to his teammates and family: thank you for supporting me and helping me to get where I am today in both athletics and education. After graduating, Benjamin will begin looking for work in sports marketing with a preference for a hockey organization. Our next senior hails from Lewiston, Maine, Brendan Bolduck. Brendan will graduate with a Bachelor of Science in Cybersecurity. Escorting him out this evening is his dad, Bill, and mom, April. Brendan's message to his teammates and family: to my parents, thank you for bringing me to all of the early and late practices and games growing up. Thank you for all the sacrifices you made to help me be successful as possible in life. To my teammates, thank you for all the great memories on road trips and all the late night studying done on High Street. Love you all. After graduating, Brendan will return home to New England and pursue his career in cybersecurity. And finally, we would like to honor Director of Operations, Camden Bellotti. Camden came to WVU from Newington, Connecticut. Camden will be graduating with a major in sports broadcasting and a minor in communications. Escorting him out tonight is coaches Tyler Kutek and Coach Garrett Wozenchuk. Camden's message to his staff: it's been my absolute pleasure serving WVU hockey for 3 seasons. From all of the late night planning to working with the home and away coaches. I started off as the Director of Broadcasting to becoming Director of Operations. Working with this incredible staff and the past 3 years worth of staff has been amazing. There is more I want to say, but that's for another time. Camden will be returning back to Connecticut and work for ESPN or one of Connecticut's top news stations, or he might just move to Florida. Who knows? And ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for your 2025 Division I seniors. Now the seniors will head over now and get a pick, so we'll send you down to ice level for that, and starting lineups and the national anthem to follow. And we welcome you back up here into the broadcast booth. And now let's get into the starting lineups. First for John Carroll, your forwards, number 11, Tanner Plinta, your 15, Colin Coronin, and number 14, Camden Martin. On defense, number 3, Aiden Conaway, and number 9, Peyton Fergatti. And for your West Virginia Mountaineers, number 66, Leo Haban, number 90, Daniel Bowser, and number 15, Max Sokol are your forwards. Your defensive pair is number 63, Ben Brombos, and number 48, Mike Dorico. Goaltenders is Danny Stauffer and Zach Zoliski. And for the final time here in the Morgantown Ice Arena, the puck is dropped to begin the game. And we are underway here. John Carroll back with control of the puck here. And bring it down. They'll bring it down on in here. Moves it in along the board. Center opportunity there. Almost cleared by Sokol and then turned back over. But no harm, no foul. And immediately Stauffer is down in the crease, but again up and appears to be okay. So the first time we'll welcome in Richard Turkovich. Richard, how you doing this evening?
How are you doing, Ian? Usually I would talk about the game or something with that, but I'm actually going to ask you a question, Ian. It's the last time we're going to be calling a game from this vantage point in this building. Emotions?
Fingers crossed. Yeah, there's some emotions. I was thinking about that. It's just one of those bittersweets. I've been here for 2 years now. It's so, calling this, it's one of those bittersweet things.
And I've only been here for 1 year, and I can tell you what, this place already feels like a home.
Yeah, home away from home.
The amount of time we spend here. It's going to be weird going to a different place next season.
That will be an icing there.
But hopefully it's a little warmer in our new digs.
Better insulation, yeah.
Any insulation would be good.
Well, we'll see what happens. We'll keep our fingers crossed, and hopefully, barring any complications, we will have a new home next year.
I'm lucky I got to be warm in the box for warm-up.
Yep, congratulations to those seniors here playing tonight as Nor.
Oh, yes.
Leaves it there for Bolduc.
And, of course, that, too. Can't forget about the seniors. Their final game adoring West Virginia colors at home.
Brings it on in there, and Zolowiski will cover that one up. So D1 looking to get one final win here inside the Morgantown Ice Arena. Serena, as that puck is dropped, there's Grandy with it. And John Carroll now has it up. They'll pick it up and move it up ahead here. JCU. That one we sent back down, but John Carroll still has control of it. And look to gain the zone here. Pass that one in. Stauffer out of the net. Play that one. End up right along the boards down here. Schmidt has it. He lost it. Back up to the point. There, we're gone. And Bolduc now on gets it to Grandy. Grandy is going to clear that one down. That's not going to be an icing there. John Carroll picks it up. And that one's going to be sent all the way down. Tipped off the stick. There, that was Davio, I believe. And yes, it was. So now behind the net here. That's going to be Taylor with it. Taylor lost it there for a second. Now pinned up in the corner. Davio and Taylor all with Sesh. That one's now on NC with the corner there. Stauffer on with Davio is in there. That one shot there, got blocked out in front, deflected wide in the corner. Davio tried to clear it, hit off the glass. Took a weird bounce back to Kakase. There. and they score immediately. There, that one just went past, and Stauffer a bit too far out of the crease. Get back in time for that one.
Henry Say scoring the goal.
Say, yep.
And it was an odd angle shot. It hits the roof of the net. That's a really nice shot. I mean, that goes over the left shoulder.
Yeah, not a lot anybody could do about that one, so.
Yeah, it goes over the left shoulder of Stauffer. I mean, there's
3 minutes in, Mountaineers find themselves down by 1.
yeah, really not much you can do there. That puck was perfectly placed. West Virginia going to find themselves in a 1-0 hole here.
Quadre took that face off. West Virginia trying to sustain some sort of offensive pressure here. Haban giving chase there. But here comes John Carroll. They'll dump that one back down on in. That was her. Hit over Brombos. Head there, get it, was Sokol. Up along the wall, there's Fauser. Fauser, his shot there saved and knocked away. Now battle for it behind the net there. West Virginia's going to come away with it. Haban now gets it over there for Brombos. And now John Carroll's going to dump that one in. Took a weird bounce off the net there. Brombos will leave it back there for Bolduc. Hartz now. Hartz came on just a couple weeks ago to this Mountaineer team and has really proven himself. He finds himself up there on the gold line today. Does Hartz. That one's going to go all the way down the length of the ice, and that will be icing. First game for Mason Hartz was when we were all coming back from break there that first weekend before classes got started back up here for WVU. It's now in the zone there. Back up now to the point. Now that one's going to sneak out, be in the neutral zone there. John Carroll has control. Passing that around. There's able to get up ahead. Flex off the stick there of Martin. Goes down now behind the wall. Being knocked around. Knorr gets it up ahead here. And that was Dale Quadre that lost control of that one. Randy trying to get it back. John Carroll still has control here. Now for that one down on in. There, Davio. It's down on in there as that will be Shea giving chase. Now, but here comes John Carroll back the other way. They'll dump that into the corner there. I mean, Barber right there to get it. Across the ice, that was Davio. That up ahead there, but pinned up along the boards and taken away by John Carroll. One's back down on here. Deacon. That one back up to the point there. John Carroll still has control, much like they've had to begin this frame. Gets it back to the point, kept in there, shot there, went wide. There's Tuggy, who's able to get it up ahead now. Sokol wasn't quite able to handle that pass. Back down, pinned up along right in front of the Zamboni doors there.
Oh, and Fauser almost got into a fight over there on the left side. That was interesting. They were pushing and shoving.
Fauser now in control of the puck here with some speed, brings it up, passes across ice to Sokol. Sokol brings it on in, and they were offsides.
And I'm going to go back to that. Fauser was over here by the blue line. In between, he was in the neutral zone, and it was they were kind of fighting along the boards, and it was kind of like a "you get off of me, no, you get off of me" type of thing. So that was really interesting. I'm surprised that didn't catch the eye of the referees.
Hart's able to win that face-off. Gets it back there to Brombos, but that is short-lived there as puck winded up into John Carroll's bench.
Well, I'm going to mention again, this building quite full for tonight's game, even though it's a late one. I'm so impressed.
So had some very nice crowds on hand for these final two senior nights, Division II being this afternoon. D1 here this evening. Kenor. Hart's followed up there, and that one just couldn't get through.
He just tried one too many stick handles there.
Back up, Jericho. Runs now. Battle for in the corner. West Virginia finally getting some time in their offensive zone down here. Set back up there, that's Brombos. And just as I said that, it's cleared back down to where Shriko is gonna play. That pass from Hart's up to Kenor. Couldn't quite connect on that one. John Carroll will touch up, and here they come. John Carroll shot there, sticked away there by Stauffer. Right there, Bolduc is able to get up Shea. Shea bringing up the right side. His shot there is blocked there by Zaleski.
Yeah, if the goaltender is going to give you the far side, you're going to take it. I mean, he saw that. He tried to rip it. Just a good save.
And here comes John Carroll now again. 3-on-2 if they hurry. 2 on the goaltender there. And Stauffer comes up big. Bolduc now.
Big
Shea
save.
and Grandy. They had a 3-on-2 if they could have connected on that pass there.
Oh,
and a
there
little
we
pushing
go.
and shoveling after the whistle there. Grandy
Oh, he's grabbed his face mask.
involved.
I have a
in it.
feeling he's going to go for that. Yeah, he grabbed his face mask on a helmet and kind of pulled him.
I believe that was Solecki.
Is anybody going to go here? No.
Doesn't appear, maybe not.
I thought for sure they were going to nab him for that.
Deacon is getting an explanation from the officials.
Yeah, well, I think that John Carroll's definitely probably upset with the grab of that face mask.
Nothing called there. We'll keep an eye on how this game continues. Stauffer takes that fit, and the Mountaineers tie it up immediately off the face-off. There, Stauffer was, as I was in the middle, Stauffer won it, got it back, immediate shot in and score.
And I'm going to be completely honest with you. I am very confused at what just happened out there on the ice. So
Jack
he takes the
Gakase.
shot. I think it got deflected on the
Jack
way. It was a shot.
Gakase back at the point.
It was a shot from the point. I think it got deflected on the way in.
Yeah, we'll see who gets credit for that goal.
I mean, that either that or that was just a really wicked shot. But
And now we
nonetheless,
have discussion happening over at the John Carroll bench.
you know, I do really like that we've taken Brass Bonanza as our goal song.
It's a continued long discussion happening here at the bench, and now
to
the
get an explanation.
horns are.
I'm not sure what this could be about because I thought that was a pretty clean goal. It was off the face-off.
Yeah.
Went right to the point. He took the shot. I mean, I don't.
Western still complaining about that play that happened in the neutral zone before that face-off there. And I believe the box is going to need that hurt again as the horn buzzed. Unsure. The discussion is still happening. One ref left as the other one's still involved.
Well, this is a bit interesting.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what it was.
I mean, the goal should definitely count. I didn't see any problems with that.
Yeah. And John Carroll player just went to the box. I believe that might have been Camden Martin, number 14.
Oh, well, that would add an interesting twist to things. Okay, so they're going to come get him out of the box.
Well, no, that was 24.
They're sending somebody else in.
Now someone else is going in.
Couldn't quite catch the number there, so I think West Virginia.
So now I think West Virginia's going to want an explanation, maybe.
Are they going to get the power play here?
Maybe so. Power play unit may have just came onto the ice for the Mountaineers. What it appears it's going to be is it's waiting to get the time up here on the board now.
There we go.
And it's up on the board, so indeed Mountaineers will be on the power play here.
And I'm really not sure what that penalty was.
Yeah, waiting to see. We'll wait and see if they announce.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. He got a 2-minute minor.
Didn't quite hear the number who it was, because it was Kovac they sent, and then he got out and someone else went in. Couldn't quite make out that number from our vantage point.
Seems like every game we do together, there's a refereeing kerfuffle. Debacle, kerfuffle, confusion.
Anyways.
Puzzle. I don't know, what other words could you use for it?
Todd, anyways, that down Bulldog has it. For the Mountaineers, he'll leave it for Grandy. Grandy blew a tire. There he goes, sliding all the way into the neutral zone. But West Virginia somehow still gains control. Knorr, he gets knocked off the puck, but gets back up and still gains control to bring it on in. Shot there, got blocked and saved, and there's John Carroll sending it all the way down there. We're going to play that one along the boards there, but turned over there immediately. Apologies, that was LeGray. That number 19, I believe. Anyways, West Virginia has it back here in the zone here. Hartz bring that one up now in along the boards. That was Fauser on the net to grab it. And that one's going to be dumped all the way back down. 30 seconds to go on the power play. As West Virginia will have time for about one more push, give or say here. Shea bringing this one up in. He'll dump that one on in. There's Del Quadre. Pushes that one along the boards. About for there. Long. Fauser with it. And that will do it for the power play.
Man, Fauser got really hit into the boards there. His leg was up in the air and his knee went right into the glass.
Appears to be okay though, skating fine out there on the ice, so. See here, and that puck went out of play, so.
And every time I see a hit like
another
that.
Whistle.
Every time I see a hit like that, Ian, you know what I always say. Thank goodness I'm up here and not down there.
Yep.
If I was down there, I'd have broken 2 ribs and probably displaced a hip. If I was down there right now.
John Carroll in that face-off, trying to make the move, brings it on in. Stauffer comes out of the net.
That's a dangerous
Makes
play.
a great poke check, but we see that so many times out of him. He's a pro at it at this point.
Yeah, one of his best traits, but it also is one of the most heart-stopping traits of his game.
Yeah.
Every time he does that, heart skips 2 beats, and then you're going to need
that
an electric
shock. That one's going to go all the way down there. No icing there. There's John Carroll, look to push it back up ahead. Even though this period may seem like it's all John Carroll, really, we're tied up at 1 apiece. Morning. Lost that one there.
Honestly, I think this period's been played
Stouffer
in between.
brings it.
They've been played in between the blue lines quite a bit. And I just think that it hasn't been a lot of shots either way. I just think it's a very middle of the ice.
Stouffer going to scoop that one up.
Middle of the ice game, if you get my meaning.
Yeah. As John Carroll has certainly seemed like they've had control of the puck more in this one, I guess I should say, because they haven't had many great shots. They only have 4 up there recorded on the board compared to the 7 for the Mountaineers. They will win that. That puck got back there to say, and they score. And just as we're talking about it, John Carroll puts another tally up there on the board. It's 2-1, and Deacon is going to be the goal scorer.
Well, that was just a nifty passing play. They're down inside the corner and passed it right through the crease. Defender couldn't get a stick on it. Stauffer couldn't get a stick on it, and he was just sitting right there at the back door, ready for it. That puck looked like a cherry pie on an open windowsill. And yes, he stole it.
That one dumped in there, almost went in there on Stauffer. There's that puck now up to Hartz. Hartz brings it in across the blue line here. Hartz lost control of it there. Still winds up in there on the goaltender. And that one's going to be back out, but taken away there by John Carroll. Here comes John Carroll. Brings it on in. Tried for the pass there, but that one was denied there by Brombos. That's that one down. Up there, Del Quadra. That one's bringing on in.
Oh, that ended up behind the net.
Yeah, winding up behind the net there as John Carroll's going to come away with it. And they'll look to push it ahead. That was Deacon, the one who brought it in.
That was another really nifty passing play. And that shot had a chance. It just missed wide.
Fauser will bring it up the right side now. Fauser brings on into the net there, and he flipped over a little whiskey there, I believe.
Oh, no, is the net still on?
Yeah, that appears to still be on somehow.
Yeah, I'm not sure
how. Whiskey lost his stick.
Definitely hit it.
But Stauffer is just going to slide that one underneath his glove and cover it up.
Well, that's one of the things we love about Fauser on this team is that he's just so physical. He gets anywhere, he'll take any hit, he'll give out any hit. And he's not scared to go to those dirty areas. And sometimes it benefits him, gets him a nice goal. Other times it doesn't benefit him as much, and he gets hit up and beat up. But he's done a good job so far tonight, getting in good situations more than that.
Barber send that one around the boards for Taylor. Gets it up ahead here, and that's still out into the neutral zone, so Barber will dump it back in. Taylor going to give chase for the Mountaineers. Here's Samples. Evio flipped that one in out of play there. So 6:32 left to go here in the first period, and it's...
Well, maybe in the new arena we won't have to worry about the barn, I'm not sure what you would call them, support beams maybe?
Yeah, I don't know.
Hanging over the ice and the puck hitting them.
The arches, overhanging arches.
And hopefully the next one has some better stands for the folks to come out and watch some of these games.
John Carroll has control in the neutral zone, but West Virginia going to be knocking back. That was Dale Quadre giving chase, could not get to it first though. John Carroll brings it up here, and here they come. That's Wigan. He brings it in there, and Stauffer sticks his leg out, I believe. Or
how in the world did he stop that?
And then it just got stuck under his leg.
Well, this was a really smart play by number 18, Malley. He sees that puck is loose, and instead of trying the wraparound, which he knows he's not going to get, he tries to bank it off the back of Stauffer into the net, and it gets swallowed up between his legs. That is extremely lucky, because if that doesn't hit the dead middle between the legs, that was going to hit one of the skates and go in.
West Virginia trying to bring it in there. Pass there for Fauser, couldn't quite connect. West Virginia, another centering opportunity there, but no one was home. Here comes John Carroll now. Schmidt able to get back and upends him. There, heck of a hit there by Schmidt. Now Fauser's getting pinned down. Bolduck is happening.
And what I tell
Still
you,
pinned down.
What I tell you about Fauser?
There.
I just said it.
Yep.
Ooh, that cross-ice pass was so close.
So Wickie there was the guilty party, I guess you'd say, for John Carroll there. Nothing was called. Haban has control of it there.
Oh, and I think Sheriko's lost a blade.
Sheriko, yeah. Sheriko might have lost a blade here as he's shoving his way to the bench.
He did. He lost a blade. He couldn't skate with his right leg.
No, I don't see a blade on the ice anywhere.
I'm not sure where that blade ended up, but I know his skate doesn't have one.
It's going to be dumped back down on in.
Well, don't forget, those blades get covered in snow, so it's probably just buried out there on the ice. If somebody runs that over, that's gonna slip, and that's not gonna be too good.
No.
Hopefully they're able to get that skate fixed. Oh, and then we've got some more.
And we got some more happening down there in the other corner.
Yeah, man, both teams this weekend played in some very physical affairs, and this seems like it's gonna be just the same.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye as Chirico. Keep an eye and see if we can get that skate repaired. As I'm still looking and still not seeing a skate blade down here on the ice.
He definitely didn't have one. He tried to push off with his right foot and it just completely slid. And he wouldn't have shuffled like that if he would have been. If he still had
even
that blade
if it was
on the
still
skate.
something on there, he had nothing on that skate.
That's you don't see that very often, but when you do see it, it's quite funny because you see the player try and get off the ice. He tried to skate off with one leg. He pushed with his left leg, got off.
Yeah,
and luckily the play was down the other end of the ice.
Can't tell the number there. Whoever that goalie is, Hall. It was able to open the door. He was able to slide right on in there. But John Carroll brings that on in and saved there by Stauffer. Now behind the net. Gorin. That one gets dipped up and into the netting, so that's going to be cause for the whistle there.
Yeah, the end of this has been quite slow. A lot of whistles.
There's Chirico back out there on the ice. He's testing out that skate. He won't come on.
Yeah,
but he was able to get it repaired there.
They must have just got him repaired. Wonder how many times that's happened to a hockey player in their career. Can't be many.
Oh, probably a lot.
I feel like that's quite a bit of a panic moment, though.
Yeah,
you lost the blade.
Yeah. John Carroll shoot that one into the corner there. Schmidt back to play that one. And he'll send that one all the way down, and that's going to be an icing there. Maybe the first time I've actually seen a player, though, lose a blade here.
That's the first time I take that back. I've seen it in a Penguins game, I think once or twice. But as far as games I've actually been attending, that's the first time I've ever seen
it. Yeah, I've seen them online, but I haven't seen many of them in person. That is scary there. And still no sign of the blade on the ice. But
yeah, so that worries me. I just want to know where it went. Or it was still somewhat attached.
Yeah. Hopefully that's what it was. That one hit off Stauffer. Oh, man,
that was really weird. It bounced off of Stauffer's right shoulder and ended up coming in.
See some weird bounces here to begin this game.
Well, Stauffer wasn't obviously looking for that. He wasn't ready for it. That puck came in, and it just kind of went right past him.
Now it's going to be back out in the neutral zone. John Carroll will flip this one in again. Chirico back out there now. That one up ahead there, going to get bounced back though. Here comes John Carroll down. They'll pass that one on in there again. John Carroll really trying to get this forecheck in here working. Dumping a lot of pucks in there. Chirico is able to clear that one into the corner there. Brombos, Bowser, Haban, up to John Carroll there in the neutral zone there. Sokol went right on John Carroll's back before he fell. It was out there, and Chirico just took a puck to the gut area, it looked like.
Yeah, there's no pads there, I can tell you that.
And the puck got stuck in his jersey.
Shoulder pads, shin pads, got a bunch of other pads, not one right in front of your stomach.
Looks like if my vantage point is correct, he might be over there smiling with the official about it, so appears to be all good here.
And of course the shorts you wear, those are also kind of sort of pads.
Davio behind the net there with Malley. That one up ahead there. Shea loose out in front there, but that was denied there from Stauffer. Her with the shot. Another centering opportunity there. That one went through though. John Carroll gets it back up to the point. Davio with the huge hit into the glass. And here come the Mountaineers. Stauffer bringing it up ahead here. And he'll leave it off there for Begley. That one's going to be ringed down. That's like a weird thing. And Shea gets tripped up and then gets crushed into the boards there. And then he got with the cross check right back there with Sawecki.
And Davio took exception. A little bit of pushing and shoving, nothing more than that. So I doubt anything will come out of that little brawl there. No, they're sending Shea to the box. West Virginia's going to have one in the box.
That might have been a major on Shea. I believe the call was a cross check to the head, if I heard the ref correctly. But no, it's just going to be a minor for a cross check to the head, I believe.
Yeah, so that's going to be a cross check, and then the other one was tripping. So
yeah,
it'll be 4-on-4 here for the next 2 minutes. So that'll carry over into the second period.
We're back underway here. John Carroll with the 2-1 lead.
Yeah.
There, and they were offsides on that one. And as soon as they got that goal there, it's kind of all. As soon as they got that second goal, it's been all John Carroll since.
Yeah, but again, the shot total is very
Very
tight.
close. Yeah, 8 to 9.
It's not been.
Favor of John Carroll. Was like 7 to 5 at one point, West Virginia.
It hasn't been one of those games where it's high flying and a lot of shots. It's just been played in the middle of the ice.
Yeah.
And when
not a lot happening.
Oh, here we go.
There, John Carroll brings it on in there. That one was
right as we say that.
Loose. Yep, Deacon. The shot there gets across. Now shot there. That one went high and wide.
Man, if he puts that on target, that probably would have went in. That was a really nifty pass over there to that left circle.
Deacon. That one. So we have 2 Deacons. We have a Sean Deacon and a Luke Deacon. Number 23 is going to be Luke Deacon. 16 is Sean Deacon. And we have more extracurriculars there. Bolduc just bulldozed. Bolduc just bulldozed. We thought was gone.
Yeah, I think he's gonna go here. We gotta replay this. I think he did go to the box.
Yeah, and he just
He
just bulldozed them right over.
I would say that's a cross check.
That's gonna be
if I've ever seen one.
4-on-3 now.
Yeah, 4-on-3 for the next
59
seconds.
59 seconds.
But 25.4 because it'll be the end of the period. So we're gonna have a very interesting start to the second here, Ian.
We certainly are. Bowser, Tirico, and Bravos are the 3 out there for the Mountaineers. Very easy to see who's out there on the ice right now. Fowler with control of it, dumped it down on in. There. Buck loose behind the net, but John Carroll picks it up. They'll bring this one back on down and across the line.
Could have covered it, but he
And
wanted to cross
gets
it
it across. Then they shoot and score. They're right at the buzzer. There is indeed. That will count as that guy before the buzzer. That was young.
Count. That was in about a second before the buzzer.
That was young with that one. We'll show you the replay here, and that's in a bit of an unfortunate way to end the first period there.
Beautiful passing from side to side. Not much Stauffer can do. He's already trying to go from right to left, and then he goes left to right, and it's too much. He can't move that quickly, and then it's going to be 3-1 here going into the locker room. So that'll take one of the penalties off the board, I believe. So it'll be back to 4-on-4, I believe.
For the next 33 seconds, and then John Carroll is going to have the abbreviated, I believe.
Well, I think that power play, that man advantage. So it's 4-on-3. They score 1. It brings it back to 4-on-4 for just those 33 seconds. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out when we get back. And we welcome you back inside the Morgantown Ice Arena here for the start of the second period, as we'll see how the boards are going to work. I believe you're right, Rich. There's going to be the 2:33 seconds up there. So we'll have 33 seconds of 4-on-4, and that's how we'll get started. If you remember, John Carroll was on a 4-on-3, but then scored with about 1 second to go in the period as the buzzer expired. So John Carroll is now up 3-1, and we'll begin the second period here with John Carroll having possession of the puck. They'll bring that one in now. Well, they'll pass that one back now into the neutral zone. John Carroll will bring that one up ahead. That's Cornyn. And West Virginia's going to take it away. Here comes Fowler. His shot there. Hit off.
Oh, and a nice catch.
And a nice catch there.
Really nice catch.
By a fan here in the stands. That one looked to hit off the Whiskey's shoulder. Went high up into the air off the ceiling. And down and saved a couple of his friends' lives, it looks like over there.
Yeah, it went up over the net. It hit the roof of the building.
Heck of a catch, though, there. Onway has it now. We'll pass that one back there as Deacon with it now. Pass up ahead. And that one's going to hit the roof again of the Morgantown Ice Arena. There's very many holes if you look up here at the Morgantown Ice Arena.
Well, after they do close the rink after this weekend, they are planning to renovate this arena as well for the Park and Recreation.
Did not hear that.
Yeah, I heard that actually from one Scatterday. Scatterday told me that they were planning on maybe refurbishing this place.
One of our professors for sports and adventure media here at West Virginia University.
Yes, sir.
Knorr brings that one down. It's hit up along the boards. Back to Hartz. Back there, Davio. And now on the other side here, Knorr right back in it. Hartz will get knocked off the puck there, but he's going to rebound, get it back here. Hartz gets it back up to the point there, but Barber's not able to keep it in there. West will shoot it back on in there. They were off, so they got to touch up here. And indeed they do here. Conway from behind his own cage. Owen gets past now. Still in the zone. And now into the neutral zone. West Virginia has possession here. They'll dump this one on in. They'll go to the corner. Owen's going to scoot across now the ice. There, that was Begley. His shot there got blocked out in front. Back down low here, Begley. His pass there where Grandy could not connect. That one's going to be shot back down on in. There is Fagardi with that one. That one's now long, thrown in. Sanitary opportunity out front. Mountaineers are able to poke it in, but they're waving the goal off here. Now we have more pushing and shoving there from Conaway. No idea why that's not being counted as a goal here. Puck was in the back of the net. Play was a bit too late for us to get put up there as we were looking to try to figure out. West Virginia is up in arms here.
As I believe they should be.
As am I. That is a goal.
I'm not sure what
that is a goal in my book, and that should be called a goal.
The puck was not frozen.
Puck was not frozen. I did not hear a whistle blow.
It was under the goaltender for about 2 seconds all before that. Ended up getting poked in.
I didn't even hear a whistle blow, so they didn't blow the play dead.
I really don't understand how that can be waved off. There's no goaltender interference there, because even if there is, he got shoved in there. That one doesn't make much sense to me.
Yeah.
And in the Division II series this weekend, I praise the referees as much as I can, but tonight they're not going to get the same praise from me.
That one's going to be saved there by Stauffer with the pad. That is West Virginia still just trying to get within one here. That shot there went wide. Wide, and you can kind of tell now this Morgantown Ice Arena is stunned after that call.
There's a lot of fans who weren't happy about that one.
Lewinsky behind the net there to play that. They're now from behind their own cage. There, that would be Beacon. Deacon, or Habon, has it now. He was involved in it. Back up to the point, Fowler, his shot there gets blocked down front. Fowler's rebound there, and then he gets taken down again.
Conway again. He's done it twice now.
Severino there.
That's what some of the fans are saying.
Deacon in there as well. I don't think, I think it was more Severino.
Yeah, Severino, that's my fault.
With that one there, so.
Well, that's also the second or third time he's done it as well, so.
Doing that Tunney and Wessler just letting them get away with it, and.
If they're not careful, this one's going to get out of hand pretty fast.
Yeah, they need to call those. Because that is well after the whistle is blown. And
I mean, I'm all for boys have at it, but that was, I mean, he hit him into the ground while he was already down.
Hart's back up his point. Chirico as of that pass there. Brombos, that one's get blocked away. And here comes Knorr now. Bring that one on in. And Knorr leaves it for Hartz. Hartz is going to get buried into the boards there. Knorr gets it back up the point there. Shot back down in front. That's going to be blocked and knocked aside. Now along the boards. Quadra has that one. Her with it there. Loose now. Young picks it up. Young's just going to clear this one down the length of the ice there, right in, Stauffer. So no icing. So West Virginia now look to set something back up here. Brought down on in here. Begley on his knees but kept it in. Back up to the point. Shot from the point. Gets knocked up into the air. Comes back down at the point. But Brombos unable to keep it in there for the Mountaineers.
And Zawaliski was looking up in the air like he didn't know where it was. He kept snapping his head around looking for it. And it ended up coming out to the West Virginia point.
And here comes Shea. Brings that one on in. Cross ice there.
Man. That was a close one in front. Just get a stick on that inside the crease, and that's a for sure goal.
Still, John Carroll, their shot there, that one went wide.
Oh, I thought that was in.
So did I. Theirs. Saw Stauffer move there to his right, back to his left like that quickly. Yeah, there's Shea. His shot there gets denied. There's Samples. Bound for the rebound in the corner. Begley back after it. And here comes John Carroll. Leaves it off there. Their shot there went wide and probably believe it was blocked out in front. Another shot there gets deflected in the corner there. Another opportunity there gets blocked out in front. That one's going to be cleared out into the neutral zone by the Mountaineers. Bring this one down now. Coming together there in the neutral zone there, so Deacon will pick it up. That one's now flinned up along the boards, and that's going to go all the way down the ice there. But no icing here as some snow got up onto the boards there. I could see from my vantage point. Now that's going to go all the way down. Martin rung it in along the wall there. playing it there as the change was trying to happen. Then there, Cronin, Deacon. That one gets pushed up ahead there, Martin again. Martin leaves it back now for Olszewski. And this one's going to scoot it back out into the neutral zone, back down into the John Carroll zone. Brings this one down. Stauffer out of the net. He'll play that on the net up around the boards there. Now Balfour in the corner, back behind the net. Back up into the corner now. Corner along the right side here. Battle for it there. Who's going to go with it? John Carroll's going to come out with it. Gets it back up to the point there. Woo. Going to be shot there, but that one's going to be flipped down and out into the neutral zone. There as Abon trying to get it. That one's going to be shot down in. West Virginia's going to go off for a change here. Deacon now will push that one up ahead. Del Quadra is right there though. Kenor comes in. Here comes Hartz now. Hartz, Green, leads off there for Kenor and could not quite connect there. And fans are wanting a trip here on that one, but they're not going to get it.
I mean, you can make a case for it.
It's an iffy one. It's just a little bit too far out in front there.
I don't think you can make a case for a trip there. I think he just kind of came in on the net, on the goaltender. That was actually a really good shot of that replay.
Yeah, there was no trip there.
He kind of clipped the goaltender's pads.
Yeah.
On the way in.
Hard, Balfour, Kenor. That's it, back up now, back down. Hartz. Balfour there, young Kenor gets it back here. He'll bring it on in. They're still onside there. And Kenor battling there, the captain here for this Division I team. Gets it back up to the point. That one's going to be passed in now along the boards. Hook up, Olszewski. And that was going to be kept in by the Mountaineers. There, that was Grandy who kept that one in.
Got stuck in Young's skate.
Getting stuck in a lot of players' equipment here today. Third time I think it's happened here.
The puck has been taking a lot of weird
bounces to this evening.
Bounces and it's been going to a lot of weird places.
Yeah.
In this one tonight.
Another center opportunity there for Grandy from Bagley there, but man, oh man, was Zielinski just in the right position for that one. Almost was right. Grandy taking the face off here, unable to win that one. Rigotti has it. That one's up ahead here. Runs back down, out in front, and they score there. It was pass from Maley over to her, and they score. 18 to 17, and they score.
Well, how often do we say defense turns into offense? He chips it out there, and it's just a 2-on-1. They're off to the races. And just a really nice shot there going into that left side of the net. Not much Mountaineers can do there on that odd break.
4-1 now.
You just wish they could have prevented the on-man rush there, but
Taylor back with control of it. Here.
Well, the Mountaineers going to have to dig themselves out of this hole.
Back up to Taylor. That gets it back up to the point, Davio. One's now Taylor. Conaway back with it, though, for John Carroll. That one will be tipped all the way down. There where Barber will pick it up. West Virginia looks the other way here. Taylor will dump that one in. West Virginia's going to change here. Conaway from behind his own cage will bring it out. Haban. Haban providing the pressure. Haban created the turnover. The Fowler there, but Fowler couldn't quite get on his stick. There, back up to the point now. Back along now. Haban tried for the wraparound there and hoping someone was in center there, and no one was. No one's going to go down here now. Now along the boards there. S is up here. Deacon. Back across. That's Wagon. Brings it down on in. There and behind the net here. LeGray has control of it. That one's going to get poked out into the neutral zone. Haban giving chase. Haban's going to be the one to get to it first. Then he's going to turn it over. So John Carroll brings it back into the zone. There's where it coming together. Both players hit the ice. West Virginia picks it up. Here comes West Virginia. Virginia there as Wagan was directing traffic. There and Sokol took a massive hit into the boards. There, and he's a bit slow to get up. Shot there, blocked out in front there by Deacon. Another shot there from Hartz went high.
Yeah, I think Sokol's okay. He went off to the bench, but I mean, he appeared to be all right. He just was in a little bit of pain.
Hartz tried to get that one back up to the point there, but that's going to be intercepted there by Deacon. Honor now down at the other end of the ice. Looking to push this one up ahead here. He brings it on, loses it for a second, gets it back along the boards there. Quadre. Hartz. Back up, that's Dale Quadre. Hartz gets it back. Hartz. Center opportunity there for Kenor's going to be cleared out there by Young. And Schmidt is unable to keep that one on in. There, Shea now. Shea. Giving that one chase, but that one's going to be back to Young now. Young is going to get laid out there by Shea. There after making that pass, shot there on the other end. That one just went a little wide. Wide Schmidt now with it behind the zone. Schmidt battling along for it. We'll battle for it here in the corner. John Carroll currently has control, gets pushed down there. Another opportunity there in front, but West Virginia is able to deny that opportunity. So they'll send this one out into the neutral zone now. John Carroll's going to send it back though, and first one to get is Cornyn. That one's going to go all the way down, and that's going to be icing here. There's 6:41 left to go in the second period. Period here is Morgantown Ice Arena has kind of fallen quiet here for the moment.
Yeah, I mean, that's not unexpected with the score line, but
loose out in front there, and he gets tripped up, and that's going to be a call.
He tried to dive for that puck. And that's going to be a hook.
Yep.
So, right out in front of the net. West Virginia trying desperately to defend their goal, being down 3 already.
Yeah. Still plenty of time, but you're going to need to get something happening here soon.
And they need to get on the horse and say, giddy up pretty quick.
Senior night's not going the way the West Virginia Mountaineers have hoped here so far. Schmidt's going to head to the box there.
And their final game in this building is not going probably the way
any of us want it to go.
Well, the confusing thing is the next arena is also going to be called the Morgantown Ice Arena, so it's going to be kind of difficult. That's at least what I've read online.
I don't know.
No idea if that's true or not. But
figure out next year.
If it's still called the Morgantown Ice Arena, that's going to get a little confusing.
Morgantown Ice Arena 2.0. Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
We'll figure it out here.
The second iteration.
Here soon.
They do that with professional stadiums. Madison Square Garden.
check out the our social medias, though. We'll be probably covering it here once the seasons are over. And
been told construction's on over there.
Yep, that is what we've been told.
I'm gonna maybe try to get over there some point, maybe in the spring, see what's going on over there.
Have a look, see it.
Maybe look around construction site.
The one thing we do know is it will be in Milan Park.
Next to where the swimming and diving is.
That one's going to be sent down there. There we go. Up ahead there, that pass a little wide, but able to recover there was Deacon. So there's another whistle. Here with 5:14 left to go in the second.
40 seconds on the man advantage. And John Carroll hasn't gotten much on the man advantage, I will say that. The penalty kill for West Virginia been doing a very nice job so far.
Certainly has. West Virginia looking for an answer here. As Stauffer dives on top of that one. Time for your seniors here on the ice to kind of pick everyone up here. As you can tell the body language from the Mountaineers is
they need to fight to get to this
a
intermission.
bit low, yeah.
Get to this intermission, get in the locker room, and hit the reset button. That's what they need to be aiming for at the moment.
And get a goal here to end the period. That would be absolutely fantastic. Here is John Carroll has that one. That's going to scoot out into the neutral zone. Right out of the box, though, Smith trying to play it. Play it there. Could not really get anything going with it, though, as Tuggy has it. That one's going to be out of play there, so that will cause for another whistle.
That was a good stick from Sherrico that kept that puck over into the boards.
That's something. West Virginia looking for an answer here. That one's now back in play here, battled along for the corner. Hart's in there, along with Bulldog. And Kovac was one of the John Carroll players involved in it. It comes back loose. John Carroll has it here. Bulldog gets it back. His pass up, Del Quadre tried to clear it out, could not there. But Del Quadre gets it back here. And this time he is going to be able to clear it out, but John Carroll is going to push it right back in. West Virginia just trying to get out of their own zone here. They've been down there for quite a bit here. Now down in this corner. On the right side, here comes West Virginia. West Virginia with some speed. Bring it up ahead, Hartz gets smashed into the glass there. Ganor.
Oh, and one of the John Carroll players is holding his wrist.
Yeah, he's a bit shaken up there. That's going to be number 14.
Oh, he's staying on the ice.
Martin, that is one tough cookie there.
Brave man there. I give him a lot.
And the arm is up there for the referee. This is going to be a penalty on John Carroll here, folks.
Yeah, West Virginia going to get a chance.
Down here.
Stauffer's come to the bench.
And there's the touch up there, just as Stauffer was getting to the bench there. But indeed, we will have a penalty coming up against John Carroll. Maybe that's just what the doctor ordered here. You're trying to see.
It could be.
Believe that's going to be Sam Wade, number 13, getting the call.
Doctor, give me the news.
Something's going on. Some sort of discussion is happening. Unsure exactly what's going on.
Somebody's got to go to the box. feel like they're not sure who it is.
Yeah. Someone's got to go to the box here.
And the coach was, oh, they got to be careful here. You don't want to get a bench minor. Although that would be quite funny, but.
Whoever committed the penalty has to serve the time.
I don't know.
Being figured out.
Really
Something's
confusing.
happening down there on the bench.
It might have been, the penalty might have been against the, it was a Martin who had his wrist injured. He might have been getting checked out.
As number 24, that's
Kovac.
Kovac will
to
be
the box.
serving it.
He'll be serving
looks
the
like.
penalty. Yeah, not sure what that little delay was for.
Not exactly sure either.
Seem to have a lot of those today. It feels like this game's going to be going into the wee hours of the morning. Still have an hour until we get there.
Yep.
But at this rate, we might hit it.
West Virginia trying to get one back here. Shea with it to Hartz. Hartz' his shot there just went a little wide.
Had a really nice chance.
West Virginia here with 2:18 to go here in the period, looking to make this a 2-goal game.
Man, he had the pizza on the platter and it just slid off when he took it out of the oven.
Oh, it's going to be all the way cleared down now. Offer out of the crease to gather it. Leave it there for Brombos. West Virginia looking to push. About a minute 08 to go on the power play. Lenore leaves it back there, Haban. Haban up there to Begley. Cross now. Grandy. Grandy centering for Lenore. Couldn't get it on his stick though.
It's a really nice stick lift in front of the net. That prevented a shot.
That one's going to be cleared down now. Offer out of the crease again. 40 seconds to go on the man advantage here for the Mountaineers. Mountaineers bringing it up with some speed. It's Grandy. Grandy gets it now back up to the point. There, that will be Bolduc. Now Haban has it. Haban brings it up to the point. Back over Bolduc. Bolduc, his shot is swallowed up there by Zolewski. So with 21 seconds to go here on the man advantage for the Mountaineers. Mountaineers down by 3, 4-1. 1:07 to go in the second period. We're back in play here. Hill Quadre has it down to Fowler. Fowler gets it over Hartz. Hartz with it. Hartz gets it back up there, Shea. And that's going to do it there for the man advantage. Shot there went wide. There, Hartz gets it back of the point, Hill Quadre, but will be taken away. We'll bounce for it out in the neutral zone. Kovac out of the box there, giving chase. And
arms up.
another penalty there against the Mountaineers.
That's going to be, I think it's a slash. Oh, boy.
That is not what the Mountaineers needed there. As soon as they felt like they might have something
and after
again.
a really good power play, too. I mean, they kept possession.
Not what they needed. So a 32.3, and that's going to waste about a minute 30 in the third period as well.
And you're already in a hole down 3. These are the situations you can't put yourself in. And hopefully you can get the locker room and be able to reset. Like I said, that's what West Virginia needs to be fighting for. But that opening on the penalty kill is just going to kill the momentum.
A battle for it along here. Shot there, save there. That's the one thing you can't afford is another goal here.
No. I would say that would be really bad, honestly.
West Virginia is
17 seconds. Like I said, they just got to get to the locker room here.
Another shot there that hit the post. Whew. Man, oh man, this is getting too close for comfort. Another shot there.
And that stayed out.
Still loose.
Stauffer's down, but that's all right.
Stauffer's down there, and we're having a scuffle here.
Yeah, they didn't
right
like
as the period comes to an end.
They didn't like that they were sitting on top of Stauffer and kind of holding them there.
No, yeah, Stauffer's down. Player from Carroll's down.
Stauffer's a tough cookie, I'm sure.
There's
he's
West
all right.
Virginia. Cub players start heading towards the locker room here. Here, West Virginia's going to head to the locker room here.
And Samples and Hartz came off the bench, and they're going to creep on over there.
They're going to go over there just about their teammates. Yep. Now both teams, they're going to head to the locker room here. We'll see if anything comes from it.
I thought a couple of them were standing there, and I thought for a second we might see a bit more of a bench clear, but anyway, they're going to go to the locker room. I think that's the right decision.
Yeah. That's what I will say, though, there as he comes out of the box. That was Dawson Taylor, who's serving that penalty for the Mountaineers. So we'll let you know if anything comes of it, and we'll be back with you for the third period. And we're welcoming back here inside the Morgantown Ice Arena. And, well, Richard, we've made it. It will be the final period of hockey played in this building, assuming everything goes to plan.
Which I would assume it would. And if not, you will hear about it on the broadcast next year.
Yep, it will be.
It's just, I mean, it's an emotional time for West Virginia hockey. You've been playing here for, well, who knows how long. This building, this is an old barn. And it's definitely seen better days, but I think it's time to move on to some greener pastures for sure.
Entering into a new era of Mountaineer hockey. And now we want to get things underway.
Well, I have gotten a message from my friend here doing the computer who's gone down and gotten some information for us. The referees have relayed the message that if the John Carroll coach says anything else, he will be ejected. So, just thought I'd mention that. And actually, I really do like the Jeopardy theme
and now
song playing right
Jeopardy's
now.
You'd hear that through our mics here.
None of the John Carroll players have come out onto the ice yet.
They're all just sitting on the bench. No idea what's going on. That's right, no idea. No one knows what's happening. Going to be playing 5-on-4 here, so nothing's going to come of the bit of a coming together that happened at the end of the period there. And
well, Ian, I told you this game was going to take quite a while, and I think I might be correct in saying that we're getting dangerously close to that midnight mark. Just
Ramos gets hit into the boards
25 minutes away from the midnight mark.
But what better way to end your final game here in the Morgantown Ice Arena than going into the next day?
Well, I think when we get to the new arena, we need to christen it. You know how they do that
I
with
don't know.
ships? Yeah, they do that with boats.
We'll figure it out.
Break a bottle over the hull of the ship.
We'll figure it out. Second opportunity there, shot and saved that stopper with the bobble there.
That was a nifty save there. He
bobbled it, yeah.
He snow coned it, and then he kind of had to scoop it.
Yeah, heck of a save.
That was a really nice snag there from Stauffer.
Get it going now.
Almost dropped that into the back of the net.
As we get back underway here. And we get, and that buck's going to go down here. As West Virginia looking to crawl back into this one. Shea gets it past there. Second opportunity there. Oh,
he fanned on it.
Fanned on the shot there. And oh, so close for a short-handed goal for the Mountaineers.
Strike two.
Oh, West Virginia going to use about this final 18:30 left in this one. Need 3 goals here.
Yeah. So now you're back to even strength. Now you have a chance. Just go out there and play the game. You know how to do it. You've been playing, honestly, this D1 team's been playing very well this season. Just going to hopefully be able to close this one out with a victory.
Can be able to get back into it just as quick as you got out of it. Samples giving chase here. John Carroll has control, turns it over. Kakase, his shot there, glove save there by Zoliski with 17:57. That going underway here. Right about now.
And I do want to go back to that note about the John Carroll head coach. I'm not sure why you would risk getting ejected when you're up 4-1. Just wouldn't make much sense in my head.
Oh no, there's been hefty discussions.
Lengthy
we do
discussions
know.
Over there on that
yeah.
bench.
Lengthy discussions happening over there at that bench, and yeah, I think whatever was being said was not to the liking of the officials. And Davio has it. He'll flip that one up ahead. There, Del Quadre. Or my apologies, that was Fowler there. They're there as Sokol now is able to take it. He'll bring in. His shot there went wide and found the boards beyond the net. And now up along the boards, Mountaineers unable to keep that one in as that was a hot shot, but that's going to be icing there. So we will continue on here with 17:04 left to play. Mountaineers only down by 3. Think about it. If you can get a goal
They just need
to get
one.
within 2 here in by like the 10-minute mark, halfway point.
If you're West Virginia, though, you're just thinking one goal at a time.
One goal,
Get
yep.
the next one, get the next one, and then get the next one, and there you go, you're tied. And I certainly think that's what they're going to be thinking. It's going to be a tall task with how much time is left. But you never know. There's definitely room for it, and there's definitely time. It's just, we'll have to see.
But heck of a story that would be. Down 4-1 and come all the way back in the final game of the Morgantown Ice Arena on senior night.
Yeah, I don't think
that
you
would
could
be
write
a
better
story to
ending
tell.
this building.
Nope. D2 certainly left its mark on this building here this afternoon, coming off the sweep of.
And this whole weekend, especially.
Yep, JMU.
Especially Mark
Hards battling up along the boards there. Gets it over Knorr. Knorr, his shot there is swallowed up by Zolewski.
He looked behind himself.
Yeah.
I thought for a second.
Sometimes, you know, you always see that. Saw it, I remember I was watching the D2 last year in the playoffs. I believe it was against Denison, and their goalie kept looking behind him. He was getting a little rattled. So, you know, you kind of see that, and you might have Zolewski on an edge here. Can they take advantage, though, here, if that may turn out to be the case? Battled for in the corner. We'll get it back up to the point there. That shot, and that deflected in the back of the net. I believe that's going to be number 16, Sean Deacon there.
And that one might be the dagger. I hate to say it. 15:47 to go, and you give up one. Down 4. I mean, it definitely took a deflection on the way in off that shot through traffic.
Yeah, I believe it's going to be going to Deacon there. She was the one celebrating, like he got the deflection there.
Yeah. I mean, that's just an unfortunate situation for the Mountaineers. And there hasn't been a whole lot of shots in this one, but the shots that John Carroll has taken, they've all been quality. They've all produced a chance. So in a situation like that, you just got to kind of
nothing really Stauffer could do about that one.
Turn around and keep strong, I guess.
If this remains the final score, somewhere around here, it's just about putting this one in the rearview mirror and thinking they still got games to play.
Yeah, still got games to play.
Shot in there on Zolewski, and he'll cover that one up.
Still have a couple that are going to be considered home games. Charleston, Wheeling.
Charleston, yeah, that would be the Division II. We'll be taking on the App State Mountaineers. So Mountaineer versus Mountaineer matchup in that one.
That would be a very fun game.
Then D3 will be heading up to Wheeling, and if I'm not mistaken, they're playing RMU, I believe.
You might be correct in saying that, but I'd have to look.
Honor with that one, and he's going to get hit up against the boards there. And
lucky he's okay. That was a major hit. That might be hit of the game there.
One comes down on in. We go back, though. You can't ever forget that one giant hit, probably the hit of the year. There, up along there, right about that blue stripe there in the neutral zone. Probably the hit of the year by the Mountaineers earlier this season in the Division III game.
I remember that hit quite well. That turned into quite the brawl afterwards
yeah.
as well.
That's going to be one of the most memorable hits we have here in the Morgantown Ice Arena.
That's a pretty memorable moment from this season.
A lot of memorable goals, a lot of memorable.
Even just this weekend.
A lot of memories.
For the Division III team getting a hat trick.
On senior day, yep. heck of a
Yeah, 5 goals in 2
senior
games this weekend for him. That heck of a weekend down there for the Division II team.
But we'll just wrap this one up here. Final 14 minutes, so never say never. Here's that one's going to go down here in Bolduc. Well, Schmidt. Across there, it's Grandy. Up to Shea. Shea is going to dump that one on in there as Begley is giving chase. John Carroll with control. That's going to go out into the neutral zone. Schmidt, though, is going to pick it up. Schmidt still has control. He'll bring it across the blue line. Schmidt centering there across. Centering out there in front there. Samples is out in front for that one. Line is still down there in the zone. Mountaineers are still battling here. That one's going to go around the net there. Hit there in the board. That was a hard hit there by Grandy. John Carroll has it back now. John Carroll now from behind their own cage will look to move it up ahead here. Carroll brings it down on in. On in there. And Livio gets that one swatted down there by Deacon. Comes up and around now Kakase. He's in Sokol. His shot there, that one went wide. Back up along the board. Stouffer is there. Taylor is going to dump that one back on in. Zalitsky out from behind his crease to play that one. Now John Carroll's moving up ahead here. John Carroll bringing it on in. Cross ice pass. That shot went wide. He's going to get back up to the point there. That's Lagria. Now from the face-off circle there. Chose for the pass. That's intercepted there. Knorr come down the other way. There's some speed. Went around the net there. Back of the point and is going to dump it in back along the boards. Wraparound opportunity. No one was there. And heck of a hit there by Knorr. Laying the hammer here in the final period. Shot there, saved there by Stauffer. Hartz with it, gets it up Knorr. He's going to leave it and go off for a change. John Carroll back with it. They'll bring it down here. John Carroll from along the boards. Between the legs pass there, found the stick of Shea. Nifty little pass there from John Carroll. Chirico brings that one up ahead. And now that will be Begley. They're fighting for it in the corner. We just about reached the halfway point here of the third period. So John Carroll now from back behind the net there. We gone.
Well, if you're John Carroll, you're thinking, well, there's 10 minutes more to kill off this clock and we get to go home with a nice victory. And I think that's what they're going to try to do. They're doing it right now, just hiding behind the net.
West Virginia thinking the opposite. 4 goals to tie this one up in about 10 minutes. Is it doable? Never say never, and I'd say yes, it is doable.
I never say never. It'd be an insurmountable task, and it would be quite the surprise.
Another shot there. Samples falling down. There still was trying to get it to a teammate there. Couldn't quite connect. He was fighting for that one, and it's going to hit the netting. Or went out of play there, so. Oh, we've 9:58 left to go here.
Oh man, Ian, I'm getting tired.
been a long day. It's been...
I would encourage all the folks at home to put on a cup of coffee to see the end of this one.
9:53 to go.
I'm checked out. Been here since 2:30.
It's been a long day here. Senior day, celebrating all the seniors, getting that all figured out.
Yeah, it's been a lot of hard work for
It's
that.
been an awesome time celebrating these seniors. It's well deserved.
Very well deserved.
Taylor with it. He'll bring it up here. And loose out in front there, and Whiskey made that save, and the rebound's covered up by John Carroll, and they'll bring it up the other way. John Carroll now brings it in the corner there. On the boards, Plante with it, wrap back around there. Kovac hit, Plante shot there, loose out in front. Stauffer right there to cover that one up though. Fowler taking the face off here for the Mountaineers. Back down Brombos. Almost up, Laban. Over to Sokol. Sokol going to dump that one in, trying to beat the players, cannot do it. It's pinned up on the boards now, and John Carroll's coming away with it. And penalty here coming up on West Virginia, I believe. And yep, Haban. Leonard Haban, number 66, will be heading to the box for Slash.
Well, I'm going to say it again. I think that might be the real last nail in the coffin, because to take those 2 minutes off the board, you're on 6:45 to score 4 goals to tie, 5 to win. That's a pretty huge task.
Go back there, that no-goal call. How big of a momentum changer that was in this game. You can argue whether it's goal or not.
Yeah.
Not looked like a goal from our vantage point. Well, it looked like a goal basically to everyone in this arena, but didn't count, and that was a big momentum swinger in this one. John Carroll has played very well, though, here tonight. And shot there, and they score there.
Well, that's the second time they've scored a goal like
that's
that.
That's a real nice shot, dude. I mean,
he puts it on the roof of the net.
There's nothing you can do.
And that makes it 6-1.
Feel bad for Stauffer here on senior day, but these shots are they're amazing shots. There's nothing he can really do.
Two of their goals are ones that have hit the roof. And
yep, nothing you can really
that's
do.
Just a beautiful shot. They've found a gap, and
that's going to make it 6-1 here with 8:03 left to go.
And you just feel bad for some of the parents, too, that have traveled to come here for senior night.
Not the way West Virginia wanted this one to go.
This is how sports goes, though. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. You just got to pack it up and move on. West Virginia, they got games next weekend. All the way, of course.
This one's going to be sent down onto the ice here. John Carroll just trying to run out the clock in this game. 7:16 to go. John Carroll bring it down on in. Shot there, saved there by Stauffer. Over there, West Virginia going to make the quick line change here. Carroll's onside. They shoot, and that one hit the inside of the crossbar on that one and just took the unlucky bounce for John Carroll. Lucky bounce for West Virginia.
That easily could have been a goal.
Eggum's shots, though. John Carroll, that one went up and hit the face mask of Deacon.
And Taylor's looking for a penalty because his stick got flung out of his hands.
Another hit. Leonta put Stouffer in the boards down right below us. And been a hard-hitting game, hard-hitting weekend and everything. And don't really understand why John Carroll's complaining it right now. They're up 6-1. Mountaineers, they're still wanting penalties called, and
that's what I said about their coach
15.
risking ejection.
Cornon.
Doesn't make much sense to me in a game that's this one-sided.
Yeah, it's 15 there, Cornon, that was complaining to the refs when you're up 6-1.
Well, if you look at the stats are going to say that Stauffer had a bad night, which I don't think is true. I think John Carroll's taken some really good looks. There's not much he could have done for a lot of these.
Basically all of them, honestly. There was really nothing. It was just really, really good shots. And
really good shots, nice passing. That one that it was the point-to-point pass and a slapper from the top of the point. Stauffer was moving from left to right, right to left. There was no way he was going to make. Or
actually, I believe we have a penalty coming up, and indeed we do. For a trip here. Unsure the number exactly. Couldn't quite make out the number.
Yeah, and we just showed the replay, and yeah, that's definitely going to be a trip in the middle of the ice.
Couldn't quite make out the number on that one for you guys at home.
All right, that'll put the West Virginia Mountaineers back on the penalty kill again.
And guess who it was? Number 15, Colin Grenon. Got the call there, so after complaining to the officials, he's going to be the one going to the box. And there's helmet got knocked off there, so he's going to have to come off the ice here.
Also, excuse me, it's going to be a West Virginia power play. Well, that was, okay.
Yeah.
That was
so it was a trip there on Running, I believe was the call, if I heard that correctly, from our public address announcer here in the Morgantown Ice Arena.
That's not the way I saw it on the replay. On the replay, it looked like it was going to be against West Virginia.
Grandy with control of this one. One down. Here, Knorr. Centering opportunity there, and Mountaineers had an opportunity there, couldn't connect. Knorr back with it.
That was a good drop pass. And he just
Bulldog there. Didn't get it. Here comes John Carroll down there. Shot and saved there by Stauffer. Another opportunity.
Came out with the stick again, and how many times
I was
Stauffer does
wrong,
that?
so it wasn't Cornyn. I thought it was, but I must have heard wrong, as he's out there on the ice right now, so apologies for that. Unsure who is serving the minor here for tripping for John Carroll. Up on with it. West Virginia Mountaineers turn it over. One too many of those here tonight for West Virginia. Way back, Brombos gets it up ahead now. There to Quadrilles, Hearts. Centering opportunity there. West Virginia couldn't connect there. That one went up and above the head there of Del Quadre.
It's just been more of an unlucky night more than anything. They've taken good shots, West Virginia has. They just haven't been able to cash in. And I also think that John Carroll just took some really, really good looks that were probably impossible to stop.
Battle for it along down here in the corner. Here as we're wrapping up these final few minutes here in this one, but Yes, well, we got some time here. As West Virginia, they shot, that one went wide. Power play has come to an end. And here, another shot there. That one went wide. With about 3 minutes to go.
That's going to leave 3 more minutes of the Morgantown Ice Arena.
Yep, so we'll give stuff. We'll do all that here as we close here. But first, let's give another shout out to our Division I seniors, Michael Chirico, Nicholas Grandy, Isaac Jones, who, unfortunate for him, got hurt and is unable to play in this one here this evening. But glad he was still able to be honored and everything. Well deserved. He's a big part of this Division I Mountaineer team.
Very big part of this team. One of the best defenders we got.
Danny Stauffer, not the greatest night in his mind, but a lot wasn't really his fault. And then you also have Kyle Fotopoulos, Jonathan Stouffer, Dawson Taylor, Benjamin Brombos, and Brendan Baldock. Those are your Division I seniors, so yep, for them, huge congratulations to them.
And congratulations on a huge collegiate career. Great for those guys.
Yep.
Playing at the highest level too. They've definitely had some late nights.
Been a lot of late nights here and everything.
A lot of late nights here in this arena.
Very encouraging. Is now we're getting down to the minute 30, so.
And about 2 minutes from midnight.
We just had a whistle blown here, so.
We might just get to midnight.
Get a bit of a scrum happening here, but first we want to send a huge shout to the Bow Park staff here in the Morgantown Ice Arena, keeping this ice nice and fresh, clean,
especially
and
in such an old barn, keeping this
caring
old barn
for
updated. Caring
for all of us here,
and
the interim staff, the players, everybody, keeping everything nice and organized.
Hopefully next season we won't have to deal with some of the moans and groans of this old building.
So a huge thank you to them. Then obviously the director of all WVU hockey, Todd. Huge shout out to him.
Yeah, huge shout out to Todd. Thanks for everything.
Yep, thanks for everything.
And we're going to have a penalty here upcoming.
Excited to move on to this next chapter here with hopefully the new arena next year.
And I think a John Carroll player is going to the box here.
Next year, I guess we just move on down the line there. Camden Bellotti up next.
Hey,
Saw him. Game day operations here. Took over for Mason Deal about quarter of the way through the season. I know Mason's been helping out when he can too, so
yes, and of course,
huge thanks to Mason. If you're listening, thank you, Mason. Huge shout out to Camden Bellotti.
Rest of the interns that we've got here.
The rest of the interns got about 30 plus of them on staff.
Katie Quirin, score sheet. Some of the Patrick.
And then
public address.
Ashlyn, our social media expert, and
all the merch guys that are down there.
Merch guys, yep. Ashley running our social medias with her staff, along with being the assistant director. To Cam. Cam, obviously, thanks to you, Richard, for being along for the ride with me, helping me out. Thanks to James, who's on the camera there, and thanks to Connor over here on the computer.
It's been a great season.
Thanks to Joe, who's helped us out this season.
This will be the last broadcast I'm on for the season. And
unsure who exactly will be calling the games down in Charleston. Not sure. Cam might be back on the mic for one final time for you guys, so make sure to tune in for that one.
Yes, of course.
That one's going to be a bittersweet one there.
And I'd also like to say a big thank you to you, Ian. Convincing me to do this. This has been fantastic. I've had a great year. We're just ready to move on to the new arena, and what a better way to send it off than making it to the West Virginia Night Owl Club.
Yep. 12:01 here.
1 minute past midnight here on the East Coast. Happy Sunday, everybody.
As we will conclude here.
But today,
15 seconds to go.
Sunday, January 26th, 2025. The final game played here at the Morgantown Ice Arena.
Yep.
It's been a fun one.
And 3, 2, 1, and that will do it, folks, here inside the Morgantown Ice Arena. Don't forget, we are done here for the season. Thank you to our entire staff. We will be heading down to Charleston with the Division II for 2 more games there that will be broadcasted on the Mountaineer Hockey Network, and that will do it for this 2024-2025 season. But that will do it here inside the Morgantown Ice Arena. Man, oh man, is it bittersweet.
Yeah,
It's been a heck of a ride here.
I've only been around a couple of months, and it already feels like a second home to me because I'm here so much. But, you know, we'll make the new rink our home.
Yep. I'm teared up a little bit up here in the broadcast. Ruth can't tell if that's because I'm tired or what's happening here. But good gesture,
tired,
good handshakes here happening on the ice right now. Congratulations again to all the seniors. Thank you to everybody who makes this possible. And then finally, one thank you that we do want to do is all you viewers at home.
Yeah, that's true.
Thank you for all of you for tuning in this year, for giving us this an awesome year. And so we'll be back with you in Charleston to wrap up the 2024-2025 season. But that will do it here for the Morgantown Ice Arena. Next time we talk to you, Richard, next time you talk to him, I might talk to him in Charleston, but next time you talk to him, we might be in a new arena.
Might be in a new arena.
So have a good night, everyone. And one final time, let's cue Country Roads.